everyone, it's me, Katie-Beth again. And welcome back to Handcraft, Handsewn, Humpday. And today's project I'm pretty excited about. It's one that I've been meaning to do for a while. It's screen printing. So I did buy the advanced speedball kit, which I will be reviewing on Friday. But going through the directions, I read that it takes more than 4 hours to prep, and I just didn't want to do that. At least not yet. So not too long ago, my friend Kayla got the intermediate speedball kit, and I was watching her do that. And that basically looked like the kind of thing that you can save your money and just buy the cheap screens off of Amazon. So that's what I've done. I did buy a tiny kit off of Amazon. It was about $20. It came with 2 different size screens, some transparency paper, 2 different squeegees, and some popsicle sticks to stir some paint around. And also, I was pretty excited about, it came with some masking tape, which is really cool because you kind of need it to mask the pieces of the screen that you don't want to paint your shirt. So I did get pretty excited about this project and started a little early. For this project, I did go ahead and Cricut my channel name and also my channel logo. And I just used the cheap vinyl, the sticky kind, not the expensive shirt kind or any such. And if you don't have a Cricut, another way to do this is to use some thick paper like cardstock and just X-Acto knife out your design. And then if it's just a big border design, you can tape it on like this. But if it's a more intricate design like this, you'll need to use a glue stick to stick it onto the screen. But then with the glue stick, you may have a little problem tearing it off later, which I may still have with this Cricut vinyl because I believe it's supposed to be permanent vinyl, and I put this on a few days ago. But I figured I'd deal with that problem once I got to it. If you did want to Cricut your design onto your screen, I still cut it out as if I was using shirt vinyl and did it backwards, and then I stuck it onto the back of the screen, so then when it turns around and gets pressed onto the shirt, it will be pressed on the right way. As far as paint goes, I did go ahead and buy some of the Speedball shirt paint. I got glow-in-the-dark green, which is the teal color that I like using for my channel a lot, which is really awesome. And then I got some sparkly emerald, which is kind of the color I like also. For making shirts, I really like using the glitter vinyl, so I thought this would be the closest thing. So all my previous shirts that I had made with my logo were Cricuted on, but over time the vinyl starts to peel. Like this gray part of the wrench up here is actually just the residue of the glue from when it peeled off. I'd say it peeled off about 2 washes ago. It's still kind of cool, it just looks faded, but I wanted to come up with a better quality way of making my shirts that it's not going to peel off like the vinyl does. So I'm hoping that actually the paint branding it on will stay on there and stay through washes. So to work on this project, I got a few shirts. So I got some women's fitted tees and men's tees as well. And then I also wanted to try it on a few different other projects like some tote bags. Okay, now that I've explained all of our materials, let's get crafting. things worked and a lot of things didn't. I like how quickly you can switch it out and make another shirt. I don't like how the edges are a little blurred. Things aren't quite perfect. Basically, I'm not a big fan of that it's not perfect. Using the Cricut, I was able to get a lot more of smooth lines, but I feel like actual screen printing will be more permanent, which I like. I feel like eventually the paint might start to rip apart, kind of like in old t-shirts where you see there's cracks through the pictures. I feel like that's probably definitely going to happen, especially some parts I stretched out a little. You can kind of see that it's already kind of stretched a little. Another thing that I learned is that the opacity has to do with how hard you squeegee. On Jason's t-shirt, it looks brighter in these lights. It's a little more gray and darker in real life. Whereas this one, I barely squeegeed over it. Like I squeegeed over it, but not as hard. You can definitely see the color difference. It's just a lot thicker and more vibrant if you don't squeegee too hard. However, the paint will be thicker on it, so it will take longer to dry. Also, I was super excited about screen printing for little pictures because with Cricuting, it's really hard to properly Cricut tiny items. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about when I keep saying Cricuting, next Tuesday I'm going to have a video explaining the basics of Cricuting in case you were wondering. The creator of Watch It While You Poop 2 requested that I make a video explaining what Cricuting really is. So next Tuesday, that'll be our random video. But again, it's really hard to get the little details, and I thought with screen printing I might be able to do it a little better. However, I did look up on this after I already created these and found out that if you want tiny details, you really need to have thinner squares in your screen printing screen. Ones I got and the ones that come in the speedball kits are 110. Whereas if you want good details, I read that you need to get screens in like the 200s. So tinier squares to get tinier details. Whereas the 110 screen works pretty well to get big pictures. Just getting the tiny ones, it's not quite so great. You can kind of see this too. Partially it didn't come out as well because of the edges of the shirt were raised, and partially because it was just tiny details that don't work well on the 110 screen. Also, since I screen printed my logo on a tank top for me, I also pulled the sleeves off of the men's t-shirt to make a men's tank top. I'm going to have Jason model it on Instagram later so he can show off his guns. He had requested a tank top because he just doesn't like shirts holding in those guns. So I'll see how well this worked out. It'll be more like a workout shirt. But that's what I'm going to use this for too, although I'm probably just going to wear it whenever I feel like because I wear tank tops 95% of the time. If you're still watching, I am having a giveaway. Since the first bag I was creating, I did manage to smear everything on it pretty much. I'm going to give away the bag I did not ruin. So the winner of this giveaway will win this cool tote bag and a tank top of their choosing. Either a men's that I cut the sleeves off to show some guns, or a female fitted tank top. And if you live someplace that's not still 85 degrees because it's not California, please tell me and I can switch it to be a regular t-shirt. Veronica and Fatu, I still have your t-shirts coming out very soon. I just wanted to try the screen printing thing out first to see what kind of logo I was going to be able to put on them. But you're still welcome to enter this contest if you want a tank also. And I have the tanks in both sexes from a small to a XXX. So if you'd like to be a winner in this giveaway, please comment below that you would like to win. And like this video. Please have all your submissions in by Wednesday, November 11th, 2020. I will announce on Instagram who the winner is on Thursday, November 12th, 2020. And if you're not on Instagram, I will also comment on your comment to win if you won, and I'll arrange details with you after that. For official contest rules, please check the description box below. Thanks for joining me today, everyone, on this Handcraft Handsewn Hump Day. And if you'd like to learn a little more on screen printing, I will be reviewing the Speedball Advanced Kit on Friday. So stay tuned for that. Again, thanks for joining me, everyone, and have a great day. yes, I forgot to mention, these shirts freaking glow.